You are all welcome to this wonderful podcast that we have just started, the morning podcast talk show, which has been designed in order to educate each and every one of us about financial education and business, social impacts, and all of this becomes so much important so that we can actually live the best of life we have come to live here on this service. And it is still about the morning podcast talk show. And as you can see there, the topic, we are going to be going through a series of topics. But in this very edition of the talk show, I want to tell you that we have a special topic under consideration. As you can see the topic there, your money mentality. Your money mentality yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Your money mentality yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So, what is it all about your money mentality? For some of us, we believe that money is the root of all evil. While growing up, only to realize that well, the lack of money is actually the root of many of the evil that we are seeing around. Don't misquote me. I actually have the knowledge of the holy books. So it's not as if maybe we are trying to turn the holy books upside down. The holy book said the love of money is the root of all evil. So it's different from the money is the root of all evil. But that's not the analysis I want us to do here. But I want to tell you that the financial literacy and financial education, as somebody that have worked in the bank before, and then checking and looking back my background, where I'm coming from, my experiences of life, I just realized that it is important that we can actually help people, most especially the upcoming generation, to get to know the importance of financial literacy or financial education. And we are going to be having a series of contributors to this topic. Don't forget, it is a series we are having. The topic of the new series we are starting remains your money mentality yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And we've already started gathering together wonderful people that are going to be sharing their life experience, which I believe you and me, we are going to be learning from there. Everybody's going to be learning because the moment you stop learning, people have said that is when you begin to die. The moment you stop learning, you start dying. And it's very important that all of us, regardless of what age we have attained on this surface of the earth, it is important that we keep building on our knowledge. Knowledge is very important. It is still the money podcast talk show, your money mentality yesterday, today, and tomorrow. That's the topic under consideration. Before we listen to our first contributor, that is going to be opening up this section for us, this podcast, for us, before we listen to and then we can bring out some lesson for what she's going to be sharing for us, and then we can establish that, and then we look forward to the next edition of the podcast show. So, I want to drink water. I am coming back. I think it is time for us to try and listen to our contributor. I have just mentioning that we are going to be having different contributor in the course of this program. This wonderful podcast. It's going to be different contributors coming on board to come and share their experience. And I want to believe that the various experience we are going to be listening to, we are going to be watching, they are going to add up to the game that individual of us have to apply in our daily living. I mean the lesson that we have to apply as we go about our daily activities. So it is time. I want us to go and listen to our contributor today. Our contributor today, very, very wonderful, amazing woman. That is our contributor today. She's a very wonderful and amazing woman. She's a woman that has actually traveled wide, and I want to believe that you want to meet her. I want to believe that you want to listen to her. I want to believe that you want to tap from our wealth of knowledge. So let's meet the one that I call Madam Vivian. She's happily married and blessed with kids. So let's listen to her so that she can bless us from our wealth of experience, so that we can learn one or two things about financial education through our own personal experience, sharing our money mentality to yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This is what she wants to share with us. Let's listen to her. Let's listen to her. It is really going to bless our soul.
Hi, everyone. It's exciting for me to be here at this Money Podcast Talk Show. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Vivian Ozemena, and I am the CEO of Label Consult Limited. I am also, by the grace of God, the founder of the Womanpreneur Network Initiative. It's such an honor to be here, sharing my journey and insights with you. Today we're discussing the topic that me, your money mentality, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Yes, so let me begin by sharing my story. My money mindset in the past. So, reflecting on my early years, my relationship with money was largely shaped by my upbringing. You know, as the firstborn, I am the firstborn in my family of 5 children, and my parents always made me responsible for taking care of my younger ones. So most of the time I did the shopping. They would give me money to go to the market, shop and cook, and I had a lot of savings from that. So it really shaped my money mindset. And like many, I grew up with the belief that financial success was solely tied to hard work, you know, and saving, just like I did growing up. So while there is a value in these principles, I later realized that wealth creation is not just about working hard, saving, but about working smart. I experienced moments of financial struggles. I made mistakes, learned firsthand that scarcity mindset can be a limiting factor in growth. Back then, I feared taking risks, investing or stepping outside traditional income streams, you know. But with experience in education, my perspective began to shift. So, my today's money mentality, so fast forward, my financial mindset has evolved tremendously. It has evolved tremendously. I have learned the importance of financial literacy, multiple income streams, strategic investments, Running Label Consult Limited and the Wompreneur Network Initiative has taught me that money is a tool, not just a goal. It's about leveraging resources, making informed financial decisions, and ensuring that money works for you rather than the other way around. And I prioritize wealth building strategies such as investment, asset diversification, and creating sustainable business models. For those of us who knows what Label is into, we're an outsourcing company and we run across different industries. You see, so most importantly, I advocate for financial empowerment, especially for women, because financial independence breeds confidence and opportunities. Now, talking about my tomorrow's mentality, looking ahead, my money mentality is focused on sustainability, legacy, and impact. It's not just about accumulating wealth, but about creating systems that ensure financial security for generations to come. I'm intentional about mentorship, empowering women and entrepreneurs, fostering financial inclusion. The future is about leveraging technology, smart investments, continuous learning, build wealth, and outlive such that outlives me, I also believe that the key to prosperous financial future is adaptability, staying informed, evolving with economic trends, and being open to new opportunities as well, which is what Label stands for. We are your go-to source for business solution. We're a problem-solving company. We prefer solutions to problems in all ramifications. So your money mentality is not fixed. It evolves with knowledge, experience, and action. That's my advice now. So my journey from financial uncertainty to empowerment proves that mindset shifts can refine your financial reality. So educate yourself, embrace opportunities, and never be afraid to rewrite your financial.
Yeah, I think we have listened to that encouragement from the wonderful woman, so wonderful individual indeed. And I want to believe that from what she has said, we have learned a lot. For me, I have to listen and note down everything that she has said, and note down crucial thing that she has said. And then I just want to quickly mention some of those things. You can see, talking about our financial, our money mentality. Yesterday, she was talking about saving while spending. Saving while spending is very, very crucial. When you are spending, some people, all that they know about life is that they just spend without thinking about saving. So, from childhood, this Madam Vivian, great woman, like I used to call such people like that, she learned about saving while spending. And I want us to hold that as one of the foundational things when it comes to financial education. So the next thing she said, wealth creation not just about working hard or saving, but working smart. Wealth creation not just about working hard or saving, but working smart. Means that we will need to work hard, we will need to work smart, meaning that we need to work hard, and then we need to also save, but we need to also now work very smart if we are going to be able to create wealth. That's a very, very important, wonderful lesson. And the next one is scarcity mindset, scarcity mentality. I don't know, this is a very powerful mentality, something that has held a lot of people back. And I can tell you, I was affected with that kind of mentality, that money is scarce, and then we should not think about great things. We should not think about traveling abroad. We should not think about, owning great properties. Money is scarce. Money is difficult. Such kind of scarcity mentality we should not have such kind of mentality. It affected me while growing up. I wish that sometimes to come, you'll be able to hear more about the story of my life. And the next point here, in what she said, fear of taking risk outside of traditional income stream. Stop that, and you have to stop that. If you are still having that fear of taking risk, you cannot live without taking calculated risk. And as someone that I've worked in the bank before, I have the banking experience, and I already have experience in the business world as a founder of a company. I want to tell you, it's important that you actually rise up and learn how to take risk. It can really change your life. And the last point, when we begin to talk about our own financial or money mentality, yesterday is about education change perspective. Education actually change people's perspective. And this is one thing I want you to know and take serious as we move on, because I want to drink water and then we can come and wrap up this edition of the podcast show, because I want to believe somebody is learning something somewhere while watching this show, and it is still about money podcast, talk show, and the topic of the day, your money mentality, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So, but before we wrap up this edition of the program, I want us to just I want to take opportunity of this time to quickly drink small water before we come and wrap up the today's edition of the Money Podcast Talk Show. Thank you. Yeah, welcome back. And we need to wrap up now, because I have said that this money podcast talk show is not going to be something we are spending hours on it, because we already have people of experience. We want to be bringing people diverse experience on the show, so that people can share their experience either through voice notes or they are sharing via video. The most important thing is that as we are watching, we are actually learning, because that is what is important. And we are still talking about the lesson, our topic. We are still talking about that, your money mentality yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Your money mentality yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And Madam Vivian has already shared powerful stuff with us. And that is where I want to go back to. I want to open what I jot down, and then we can be able to wrap up today's edition of the show. So, talking in terms of our mentality today, I have listed and given out those points that she mentioned while sharing on the audio and on the audio notes, on the voice notes, while she was sharing those things. I've already noted those points down, and then talking about our money mentality today. Come and see what this great woman was mentioning: importance of financial literacy. All of us by now should know that it is very important that you have the knowledge of have what we call financial education. A lot of people do not have financial education, and it's really killing people, especially after they have grown old. They actually do not have direction about how to manage their finances from childhood to the extent that they grow old with this mentality, and at the end of the day, to be able to have a well-structured future becomes a big problem. it becomes a very challenging one. So I don't want us to fall a victim of this kind of trap in our future, because we've seen it all around. There are still many experiences we are going to be sharing. Another thing she said about our financial mentality today, she talked about multiple income streams. If you are only having only one income streams, I want to beg of you, you need to stop that. You need to start thinking about, how can I get another source of income to add to my present source of income, so that I can take my gain financially to another level. Because only one source of income may not be able to handle your financial responsibility. If you don't know this reality today, future is going to show you that only one source of income cannot handle your financial responsibility. And the next point there is strategic investment. She mentioned strategic investment. Strategic investment. So you should be thinking about investment. So it's not just all about we are saving money. We are saving money in order to invest. So, but I think in some of the subsequent edition and series of our podcast, we might be talking more about various investments, legitimate investment. We are not talking about Ponzi scheme here. Okay. Talking about asset diversification, that's another point she mentioned, meaning that you don't want to put your investment in one basket. She has to learn how to put our investment into different having different assets, that generate income for her. That is asset diversification, whereby you have various assets that generate income for you. So the next point, see money as a making it work for you. You have to see money as a tool. That's a very, very powerful point. You have to see money as a tool. Let money work for you. Don't work for money all of the days of your life. It's very, very important. That's a very powerful point there. So, and then the next one, financial independence brings confidence and opportunities. What a very, very wonderful statement to note. Financial independence brings confidence and opportunities. When there are opportunities, it is those people that have money that they can use to tap into this opportunity that can actually grab it. But if you have been overwhelmed with every load of financial responsibility, you can never talk of investment. Because our time is going already, our time is fast spent on this edition of the podcast show. On this edition of our Money Podcast Talk Show, and the topic we have been talking about, your money mentality yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So I just want to go. I want to go and eat the last part of the lessons that we have learned from Mrs. Vivian. Mrs. Vivian, she has already given us a lot to take on today. So I want to wrap up with the last part of what she has given to us in our voice, in our audio notes. So let's look at it. Let's look at them. Let's look at them. Let's look at them. So the last one, talking about our financial, our money mentality tomorrow. Talking about our money mentality tomorrow. There are 3 points she mentioned here. But before I gave out those 3 points, I still need to drink water. I am coming back. Now we need to come and take the last part of this program, and then we can wrap up the talk show, the Money Podcast Talk Show, this very maiden edition of it. Let's come and take care of the few points that remains in the submission of our wonderful woman, Madam Vivian. a CEO and a woman that have really traveled wide, we need to learn more from our wealth of experience. So some few points that she used to wrap up, talking about our own money mentality tomorrow, that is the future mentality when we talk about money. So sustainability was the first point that I noted down here. And then the next point was financial security for generation to come. And then the next point is staying informed and open to opportunity is the key to remain prosperous. So sustainability, ensuring that you are able to build a wealth that is sustainable, a wealth that can help and impact other generations to come. But the most important thing here is that we need to be open to information. We need to keep learning. We need to keep looking for more information. We need to stay informed so that when there are opportunities to invest, when there are opportunities to make more money, we can actually do that without wasting much time. At this moment, we are going to be wrapping up, and this is where we are going to be closing this very maiden edition of our podcast talk show. Don't forget our money podcast talk show. The topic that we are considering in this series is your money mentality yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And by the grace of God, by next week, I am going to be bringing the next contributor that is going to be sharing his own experience to you, and we'll be able to learn more. Thank you for joining the program. Thank you for being part of this talk show. And I want to say bye-bye for now.